Hey, in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to make this ad with ChatGPT. All we did was start with a Coke can, and we put it in ChatGPT and got it to do this. So I'm going to hope to show you how you can make an ad for any product with the new ChatGPT image generator. So I'm in ChatGPT here. I've got the model 4.0 pulled up. I'm going to go and say create image, although you can prompt with a phrase like create image or make me a visual or make me a picture. It'll know what you mean. And what I'm going to do here is upload this image of a Coca-Cola can. And then what I'm going to say is make me a wide, I think it's 16 by 9 ad for this drink brand. I'm not going to say Coca-Cola because I don't want it to superimpose any of the things that it knows about Coca-Cola over it, even though it will read the words on the can and it will like basically infer that it's Coca-Cola from that, but we don't really need it in the prompt. It's just kind of some overtones there. So what I'm going to say, I'm going to make it kind of a complicated one. So we're going to write out the prompt here. So I'm going to say have Santa Claus and a polar bear sitting in a cabin in the woods playing checkers and drinking this drink. Okay, so I'm gonna say realistic, slightly animated. I think realistic and slightly animated are kind of a weird one to put together, but sometimes with the style, if you've seen some of the Coke ads of the past, you'll see where if I remember correctly, like the Santa, he looks a little bit animated. Let me see if I can pull it up. So Santa Coke ad. All right, so I'm not sure if this is really going to land on it, but like this one is kind of what I'm talking about. So he like looks a little bit animated, but then he looks cool. It looks somewhat near a photo in some terms of degrees of similarity, right? Like it's closer. It's like less on the anime spectrum. It's more on the photo spectrum. So sometimes I put in this wording right here to try to get that effect. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just see what we get for this prompt. So we'll run that here. This will take a minute. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Now, one thing to note here is when it's loading the image, I wouldn't mess with it. Don't click stop unless this little preview bar stops loading entirely for like, 10 seconds or so, and you see like no movement at all. You should see a steady rate of movement. So that's when you're probably going to need to do a regeneration. And what I mean by that is just copy and paste your prompt back in and just run it through again. All right, so here's the ad. So we have this environment. We got the cabin. We have the checker game. We have, if I look at the checkerboard, if I am being critical of this checkerboard, I'm pretty sure that some of where these are doesn't make sense. I'm not going to back channel the whole checker game, but we have the 2 cans of Coca-Cola. Only thing I don't like is that he's got his can of Coke on the checkerboard, which some people could view as like it's a little bit odd of a position to have. But overall, pretty good, right? So like, let's see if we wanted to say, let's insert some ad text. So let's say something like right here. Actually, no, let's take that back. Let me do right here. Santa is more important than the polar bear. Okay, so I'm going to say right here, this area, text, drink together. That's all it is, right? Drink together. I don't know. That's one of the slogans I've made up on the spot. So we'll send that, and then we're going to hope in the next ad to see that text there. All right, so here's what this provided. Pretty good. Overall, one of the things that we could do now is we could take this, download it, run it through an upscaler, change the dimensions, like a variety of different things. One thing I do like is that that does seem to adhere pretty well to like kind of the classic Coke text I could pull up. So like this font right here looks roughly like that font. It's not exactly the same, I'm pretty sure, but it's very close. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. This is definitely a fun one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.